What's up, table tennis nerds, and welcome to the Limittless channel. In this video, I will explain to you guys why to stay close to the table and also how to implement it in your practice. This series, I will start now, is a Q&A series where you can leave your questions in the comments and I will make videos about it. This question I got some weeks ago from one viewer, and I thought it would be a good initiative to start this series because I think it's very interesting for you to hear the opinion of a professional player about some problems that you're dealing with. So let's get right into it. Going back from the table and being too far from the table is a problem of many players. I also see this a lot. Also on the professional level, there are many players that stay far from the table too much. But what they did is that they focused a lot on practicing this. So they perfected this method, this system of playing. But for amateurs, they don't think too much about it. They just do it because it's convenient for them, because the ball is slower back there, they have more time, but it's not really effective to play back. And one reason is that you're giving up on a lot of angle, meaning when you're close to the table and your opponent is playing you, let's say, outside in backhand and outside in forehand, you normally have to do 2 steps in order to cover the whole table. But let's say you're 2 steps back from the table. In order to catch all the balls which are very far outside, very wide, you have to do 4 steps now. So this is really a lot, and normally you cannot handle this because the way is too far, and if the ball is fast with a fast timing, you cannot reach this. So you have to stay close. That's one reason. And the other reason is that if you're too far from the table, this has something to do with physics, because the way the ball has to travel a long distance, and let's say you're 2 meters back from the table, the ball will already lose 30% of the speed that you gave it here. So let's say you're playing close to the table, your ball will be 30% faster than when you play from behind. So you're giving your opponent really easy time to counter your balls when you're too far from the table. But now, how to do it, how to practice it. The first thing is that you always have to play exercises that force you to stay close to the table. For example, when you're playing a footwork exercise and your opponent is really pushing you outside, you have to be always close. Let's say you're playing 2-2, 1, 2, and you always stay close. That's important. And then it gets automized also. So in match, you don't get the feeling or the urge to go back because you only practice on the table, and that's very good. And the second thing is that you have to get the mindset of staying close, because as I said, it's very convenient to go back from the table. So many players that don't want to have a hard time or to catch the fast balls on the table, they just go back and say, okay, it's relaxing there. But as I said before, because of those reasons, you have to stay close. It's not effective to do so. So always keep in mind, while you're playing, I have to go back. Of course, it can happen that your opponent plays you a good ball, for example, to your deep forehand, and you can only reach it when you're going behind. But then keep in mind, oh, I have to get back to the table. And that's what also, that's what pro players are doing. As soon as they're back from the table, they're playing, as I said, with a lot of spin, and then they're coming back to the table and trying to play the ball early. Because in the end, what really matters is your timing. To give pressure to your opponent, you have to be early. That's important to keep in mind. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you could learn something. As I said in the beginning, just leave your questions in the comments below. I will read them and I will cover those in the following videos. As I said, I think it's really interesting for you to hear my opinion about some stuff. You can also you can ask anything that you want to know, and if I think it's really interesting for everyone, I will cover it in a video. By the way, we are working at the moment at a very, very great project, especially for the beginner players among you that are learning table tennis and don't know what to do. So you have to stay tuned. We will produce something really, really nice for you. So you can look forward to it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, comment on the video, and see you in the next videos, guys. Ciao.